Happy Monday, Facebook friends. I wanted to take a few minutes and jump on this Facebook Live. It is a gorgeous day here in San Diego. I'm going to make you guys a little jealous here. This is where I live. And as you can see, it's a gorgeous day. There's people at the pool today. My roommate is actually laying out, so she didn't want to be on the Facebook Live. But anyway, so I just wanted to jump on here because last week I did a Facebook Live, a video on, reality testing our thoughts. And I wanted to take a few minutes and talk about acceptance and really, how does someone get to that place of acceptance? So most of you know I'm a mental health therapist. I've been doing therapy for about 16 years. And one of the main things that I talk a lot about with my clients, and honestly, like over the last few weeks, this topic has come up so much, is on acceptance. And a lot of you know, if you've read my book, you know a little bit about my journey with acceptance. So I'm not going to take a lot of time, but hi guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm not going to take a lot of time, but I do want to just, share with you what acceptance means, because I think a lot of people think, oh, acceptance means that I'm accepting that it's okay, right? So for example, I work with clients on all different types of levels, whether they have chronic pain, they have depression, anxiety, maybe they're just stuck in life with their limiting self-beliefs. And what we find is that it's usually our past or our current situation that's keeping us stuck. So for me, as most of you know, when I was going through my narcissistic abusive marriage with my ex-husband, and for 6 years and going through his affair and all of that stuff, I started leading this mediocre life, and I had this belief that I wasn't good enough. He never told me I was not good enough, but I allowed his behaviors and his decisions to allow me to believe that. And so that, affected every area of my life, my relationships, my job as a therapist, because I made this story in my head. So if you didn't watch the video from last week, check it out. It was last Monday, and talks about reality testing our thoughts. So when I came to this conclusion that I needed to, quote unquote, release my trauma from that experience, it was a huge, huge process. And part of it came with acceptance. So what I teach my clients and what I remind myself is that acceptance does not mean that we're okay with what happened. Okay. So I'm not okay with him having an affair and being, controlled and all of this stuff. But I do accept that it happened. Okay, so there's a big difference. You don't have to agree that, that it happened, but you can say that it did happen, right? And so by acceptance is saying, yes, that sucked, that hurt, it was horribly painful. I lost every part of who I was. I lost my values. I lost my motivation. I accept that that happened. Doesn't mean I agree with it. Doesn't mean it felt good, but I accept that it happened. And part of releasing my trauma was that acceptance piece. And the minute I did that, the floodgates opened. I mean, I'm talking crying, but I'm also talking just the opportunities that I had. Because for me and so many of my clients that I work with, acceptance is finding closure. So if you're in a relationship or you're struggling with something, it's finding that closure on your past. So I was never going to get the closure I wanted from my ex-husband. That just was not going to happen. So part of my journey was finding that closure for the person that I became when I was with him. So first I had to accept that all of that crap happened, that it hurt and it was painful. And then once I was able to accept it, instead of running from it, I was able to find closure on that person I became when I was with him. If I would have waited to find closure from him, I would not be here where I am today. And he would still be controlling the story of my life. Make sense? So some of you out there may be struggling with your past and waiting for that person or that something to change your future, to change today. And all I can say is that it's all about you, right? We are the only ones that are in control of our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. And it goes back to that reality testing. So the reality testing and the acceptance all go hand in hand. And so what in your life do you have to find closure with? Again, it has to be closure within yourself, not from another person, not from a situation, because the past has already happened. We can't do anything to change the past. Is that thing that you're holding on to controlling your future? And do you still want it to control today? So acceptance work is difficult, but it's so worth it. And I guarantee you that the minute you do it, you're gonna find such power. You're gonna find such relief. Like, I just remember that when I did that acceptance and found that closure for me, it was just like all of this weight was lifted off me. So I want to ask you, what in your life do you have to let go of? Where do you have to find closure? What is keeping you stuck right now? What stories are you allowing your past to tell you today that's keeping you stuck? So again, I don't want to go too long on this, but acceptance is a big topic that I talk about a lot. And if you're struggling and you just need someone to listen, or if you're interested in learning more about acceptance and how to get to that place to believe that you are enough, I would love to chat with you. So feel free to comment below or to send me a private message or go to my website, meganfenyoe.com. And if you've done this acceptance work, I would love to hear how your journey was and what you've learned from it. So, oh wait, I have one more thing. Because it's been a while since I brought the cards out. So just as a reminder, I carry these cards everywhere with me. If you have not joined the I Am Enough movement, please do so. As most of you know, you've seen a lot of my pictures. I'm traveling all over and sharing the message, and it's gone international. I've been mailing these cards all over, and I'm getting selfies of people holding the card. So if you haven't ordered your free cards, please do so. If you have the cards and you haven't sent me a selfie, oh my goodness, I want to see them. They're so much fun. And I upload all the selfies to our Instagram page, which is Enough Movement. And you can also check out all the selfies on my website, meganfenyoe.com. So, and you can also order your free cards. So get on there, order your free cards. You get 5 of them. And again, it's another coping skill, right? Like on the back, it says because. So you write why you feel like you're enough. And again, it all comes down to that acceptance piece and the reality testing our thoughts. So I will put the link in the comment section for the I'm Enough cards, and I would love for you to join the movement. And again, thanks so much for watching. Hi everyone that's tuning in right now, and feel free to reach out to me. I would love to hear from you. So happy Monday. Bye.